Today we're watching a video about Roblox YouTubers that completely disappeared. They just went off. No one knew or heard about them or like anything. They just completely disappeared. I'm not gonna lie, I probably can't do that because I upload 4 videos a day. Like I upload every single day on 4 channels. But I'm not gonna lie, like if I did disappear, comment down below if you'd notice. I really want to see who the real ones are. Anyways though, this video is by a YouTuber named Chiseled. Hey, we're about to see what happened to these YouTubers if they really disappeared. All right,
today I'll be covering 10 Roblox YouTubers who went completely missing.
Okay, wait. Who is this YouTuber? All right, I want to see if I know these YouTubers. All right, so I don't know who this is. My bad, my apologies. I don't know who this is. I know who this is. ObliviousHD. This is Denis Daily. This is Digito. I actually saw Digito at RDC. I don't know who this is. Ah, dang, this is not Napkin Nate. Oh my gosh, I forgot who this guy is, bro. Dang it, I don't know who this is. This is GoingLimited, and I don't know who this is. All right, let's keep watching.
Breaking down what happened. Stay tuned to see if you remember anyone, and also please subscribe. Let's get into it. Alright, firstly, let's start with a pretty insane situation being Chris and the Mic, a YouTuber with over 1.3 million subscribers, but he hasn't uploaded in over a year. And it's not just that. We've seen YouTubers obviously be missing for a year. That's nothing like too insane at this point. However, he deleted everything off his channel. As we can see here, everything was going normal, you know, getting like 500,000 views a month, uploading and everything like that. And then out of nowhere one day, he deleted all his videos and got rid of 500 million views worth of videos, which is very insane. And from that point on, he didn't really do much. He did upload here and there, and it seems like he was trying out some new content, but for the most part, he's kind of fully retired from YouTube. And the situation is very confusing. Why would someone with over 1 million subscribers just delete everything one day and just kind of move on and retire from YouTube, you know?
Dude, if you had 1 million subscribers, would y'all do that? Like if y'all had 1 million subscribers on YouTube and you were posting, would you just like completely like dip the platform? Like what the heck? That's crazy. I mean, he obviously had a reason though. He probably had a reason. No person just quits without a reason. I mean, I don't know.
It's very interesting what's going on, because also with that being said, all the social medias like his Twitter is also wiped down from tweets, so there's no really trace left of him on the internet. Most of his videos—
oh nah, something definitely happened for him to just like dip like that. Something definitely happened.
Videos are gone, all his tweets are gone, and he's completely missing from the platform. And before I break down what happened to Chris and the Mic, there's actually another part to this story, because he's not the only one who did this. Because our next YouTuber is ObliviousHD, another
I remember this girl. Wait, I remember that name now. ObliviousHD. I remember that. What? ObliviousHD has retired her YouTube channel. What?
Massive YouTuber with almost 1 million subscribers, and yet again, she deleted everything off her channel. The exact same thing. Everything was going good, you know, and then out of nowhere one day, 230 million views of videos deleted and all gone. And unlike Chris, she didn't come back and upload some videos here and there. She completely abandoned the channel. And as for her social medias, they're all private and stuff like that, so she's also completely missing from, you know, the platform. And if you're wondering why I'm tying these two together, is because they actually share the same story, because they're actually in a relationship, and that's kind of the reason why they both retired, it seems like.
Wait, what? They're both in a relationship? Wait, that's actually kind of crazy. I didn't know that. What the heck?
Break down what's going on here. So apparently during this time, Chris and Ashley also apparently had like a child, and that's a big reason why they retired from YouTube. Ashley at the time put out some tweets. Her Twitter's private now, so I can't see if the tweets are still up, but at the time this was her explanation, saying, being a YouTuber was fun, but I never felt like I was making a real difference in society by distracting kids from their issues with entertainment. I want to help kids fix their issues from the inside so they can grow into well-functioning adults. I think she also said she wants to go to school for like child development and stuff like that. It seems like both these YouTubers, you know, just hit a point where they don't see it fit, you know, their lifestyle anymore, and they had like a kid and stuff like that, so they retired to focus on their kid. And I guess he deleted the content and like all their stuff because, as he mentioned in the tweet, they feel like the content's distracting, you know, kids from society and stuff like that, which is kind of interesting, but I mean, I respect their decision. And also with that,
I mean, hey, all right.
Being said, if you go to any of their socials and all their other channels, it says they're retired. They had another channel together here, as we can see, Ashley and Chris, and in the description, it says they just retired, and they also deleted all their videos. So yeah, this is a pretty crazy situation. 2 YouTubers who completely disappeared from the platform, deleted everything, and just kind of, I guess, live their life now. Pretty crazy to see, but it's good to know, I guess, they're doing well. But with that being said, next we have a very popular YouTuber that probably everyone recognizes, being Denis. One of the biggest Roblox YouTubers just in the world, 9.3 million subscribers. However, he hasn't uploaded in over 7 months now. And overall, Denis's kind of Roblox career and videos, just in general, have been kind of weird over these past few years. If you guys remember, a few years ago, he had that whole thing where he kind of went missing and then came back and then said he's going to leave Roblox, and then he left Roblox for a while and then he went back to Roblox. It's been a bit shaky, and in general, Denis has kind of been saying that like he's kind of felt burnt out and not enjoying it as much, but then he came back to regularly uploading recently, and then he left again for 7 months. And he did address this unlike last time, and he made a video just called My Next Chapter, which was his last upload in December of last year, kind of explaining everything. And he basically said that YouTube, he'll still do it, it's not off the table, but he doesn't feel like that passion anymore, I guess. And for wondering what he's up to, he actually announced in this video also that he's going to move to the development side of Roblox instead of making videos. And that's exactly what he was doing. He launched a game called Bold Battle Arena, which is actually doing very good. They update constantly, they have 36 million visits, a couple hundred to 1,000 people active, and that seems to be his main focus right now. He's not really too interested in YouTube, probably burnt out a little bit after doing it for so long, so he's moving his focus to game development, which probably feels new and like fresh, which is why he's more focused on this right now.
I mean, okay, I can understand, like, you know, getting burnt out, I guess. You know, no, I can understand doing game development, but like, I don't know, bro. Like, I hope he has like a bunch of like other investments, you know, like some like other investments into things, or he's like doing something that's like, you know, equal to the income he was making off YouTube or something, because I don't know, bro. I don't know. That's kind of, I don't know, like just dropping that income for like just because of I don't know. I mean, everyone has their own mentality with things, so this is different though.
And Roblox YouTubers actually moving to development is something kind of common that we see nowadays, because also with that being said, that moves on to our next YouTuber, Digito, who kind of did the same thing, it feels like. So Digito's a massive YouTuber and he has a bunch of channels, but they all have been kind of stagnant for a couple of months. The Digito Plays channel hasn't uploaded in 4 months. His biggest channel, I think Digito Sim, hasn't uploaded in over 2 months. And his other channels like Digito Bedwars also haven't uploaded in a couple of months. And before he used to be super consistent on all of these, which is just kind of confusing. You know, he ran all these channels, was super consistent, but it kind of just got slower over time. He doesn't upload as much anymore.
So that's the thing though. That's the thing, right? Like, YouTube is cool and all, and I've actually spoke to a lot of developers on this idea, like between like YouTubers going to game developing. It's cool, like doing YouTube is cool and all, and it's like when you're up and you're making like a decent amount of money, it's crazy. But when a YouTuber sees the amount of money that game developers make, that's where it's like, all right, bro, YouTube is clearly not it. There's no way I'm working this hard when this guy, he updates his game like every 6 months and he's making 10 times more than me. Because I'm not gonna lie to y'all, the amount of money that game developers make is actually insane, and I've seen the amount of money that these game developers be making, and I will say it has made me question doing YouTube quite often. However, it would be easier if you like do both, honestly. Like, well, I mean, okay, it's not easier if you do both, but I mean, like, you could do both. You could really do YouTube and game development, but then again, like when you're making that much money off game developing, there's really no point of like doing YouTube at all. But hey, you know, everyone has a different mentality with things.
And there's probably a few reasons for this. Number one, like I mentioned, it seems like Digito also is trying to focus on making games and the development side of Roblox. He launched Pet Battles a little bit ago, which kind of died out, and it seems like they don't work on it that much anymore, but that's like one of his projects. And then he also had another game he worked on called Anime Racer Simulator, which once again also died out. I think it's in beta still, but it's like another game he tried working on. In general, with that being said, if you look at Digito's profile, he's a part of a bunch of development groups and game groups, so he's probably working on a bunch of games and stuff like that behind the scenes. So his focus is not fully on YouTube at the moment. But also with that being said, this also could just be burnout, you know? He's running all these channels all at once trying to upload. It's probably, you know, it's a lot of work. And then also with that being said, it probably got dry and just kind of boring, and he maybe lost focus after a little bit just because doing the same thing across all these channels. And then also on top of that, just Roblox in general being dry. Like some of his channels kind of revolve around one game, which probably got dry over time and stuff like that.
True.
So in general, he probably just lost focus, not as interested anymore, and he's trying to probably do more of the development side of Roblox. But with that being said, let's go to our next YouTuber, which is another pretty crazy instance and a very confusing one at that, being Noah Gibson, a massive role story YouTuber with almost 200,000 subscribers, but he hasn't uploaded in over 2 years now, and this one's very weird. The first thing,
I've never heard of this guy, but 2 years of not uploading, that's different. I don't know. I can't even imagine not uploading for 1 week. I don't know why. It's just I got so used to doing YouTube, bro.
You notice if you go to his channel is that almost all his videos have comments turned off, which is super weird. You know, it seems like he doesn't want people talking about why he disappeared, because usually what happens with YouTubers is their latest videos, people just comment saying like, where are you, what happened, and stuff like that. However, he turned off comments on his latest video and all his other videos before that, so people can't even talk about it anymore, which are already very weird. And I was looking around for some answers, and I saw one person made a video on it 2 years ago when he first went missing, and apparently, according to some of his YouTube friends, he just kind of isolated himself and distanced himself from the internet, which is fair enough. You know, it's very stressful and stuff like that. However, that was around the time he went missing, and fast forward to now, he still isn't as active, it seems like. However, if you check his Roblox profile, he is online like every month or so, as of recording this, he's been online 25 days ago. And also with that being said, he himself isn't talking on his official group, but some other people are talking like pretty recently, just like a week ago. So his Roblox account is kind of active and his group is kind of active. However, his YouTube he seems to kind of abandon, and he doesn't want like people talking about it, I guess. So he probably just got burnt out and bored of it, and he probably just maybe fell out of love with YouTube. In general, it's very weird though, but it seems like he just wanted to distance himself, and he probably just didn't enjoy doing it anymore. But with that being said, our next YouTuber, which is also pretty insane, being NubNeb, who...
That's what his name was, NubNeb. Yeah, him. What the heck happened to him? I remember him during jailbreak. He used... Oh, I remember him. Bro, and the thing is, bro was like popping. Like, oh my gosh, bro. When I first started YouTube, bro was like popping. Like, he was popping.
Again, and he hasn't uploaded in over 3 years. NubNeb was a massive YouTuber during like the jailbreak era, and he's a very popular jailbreak type YouTuber.
Yeah.
However, like I mentioned, 3 years ago was his last upload, and this one's a bit weird because he actually done this like a couple of times. As we can see with his video uploads, he was uploading kind of consistently. Took like a 1 year or like a couple month break, and then came back with another video saying he wrote a book, and then disappeared again.
Now I'm actually kind of curious, bro. I want to look at his like Twitter to see like if he's been posting. NubNeb, bro, he hasn't even talked on Twitter since 2021. Never mind. Oh yeah, I don't know where bro at.
Again, and if you go to any of his socials and anything like that, they're all just about this book. That's like his last statement, that he made a book and then just disappeared. His only social that is hard to reach is Instagram because it's private. However, if you read some of the comments on his latest video, a lot of people are saying that on his Instagram, if you follow it and get access to it, he's just traveling the world and stuff like that, and it seems like just having fun and living life. So it seems like he just kind of moved on, probably got bored at YouTube, maybe found other passions, and just kind of moved on from it, and now he's doing other stuff with his life. And it seems to be the answer because his channel hasn't had any activity, his Twitter hasn't had any activity, his actual YouTube pages don't have activity, but his personal page, he's apparently just traveling and having fun, probably moved on from the whole YouTube thing after a little bit. And it's good to see that he's apparently doing fine and just living his life. But with that being said, we have another YouTuber here.
Yeah, that's my biggest concern. It's like if you're gonna quit, as long as you're still like chilling, like as long as you still fine, and like what I'm saying, that's all that matters. Like if you're still good like after you quit, then all right, that's cool.
For being Reanimated with 675,000 subscribers, and a very popular one of that. He was very popular for making animation content on YouTube, and once again, he hasn't uploaded in over a year. And also with that being said, if you look at the upload pattern, this is his second time being missing now, because he was missing for like 3 years, came back with his doors animation, and then left for another year now, and he's missing yet again. And this could be for a few reasons. I mean, number one, some of the most missing Roblox YouTubers are always animation channels, just because it's super intense, like hard making content, super hard making the content, and it takes a lot of time, so they get burnt out a lot, and it's hard to make it. It does take time. And then also with that being said, and looking around in his official group and his official Roblox profile, he does seem to be working on Roblox games as well, which is doing very well. As we can see here, literally just recently, he's been updating this game and working on this game called Blob Defense.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, like, if you become a game developer and you're like chilling, like you're doing good on the game development, bro, that's good.
The game seems to be going very well. 20 million visits, 600 people active. So yeah, he probably just got burnt out from animation, and it's all the time consuming, and he's just probably focusing on development right now, which seems to be going good for him, which is nice to see. And speaking of animation, we can't go past it without talking about one of the biggest roles animators, ObliviousHD, who's been missing for so long now, over 3 years since the last upload. And the situation is very weird, because if you guys remember, I actually talked about ObliviousHD a few years ago when I made another missing YouTuber video, and I actually messaged ObliviousHD, and he responded saying that, just kind of explaining himself and saying that he had like an injury, but he still said when he messaged me that he's going to be releasing projects very soon. And that was 2 years ago. So a lot of people started losing hope and just wondering what's going on. But now, according to employees and like people close to him, apparently he quit now. Take this with a grain of salt because it isn't confirmed by Oblivious himself, but these people are, a part of the Oblivious team. Oblivious follows them and stuff like that, so they could be trustworthy. And apparently he's not coming back anytime soon, and he just kind of lost interest and he moved on to his personal life. Like I said, Oblivious didn't confirm this himself, but that's looking like the right answer, especially considering the fact that 2 years ago he said he wanted to make a project, but that never happened, and now it's been over 3-4 years since he's uploaded, which is very unfortunate to see, but it's good to see that he's at least moved on, just focusing on his life, But with that being,
because I remember anytime he would drop like a video, every Roblox YouTuber was reacting to him when he would drop a video, bro.
Let's go to the next YouTuber being GoingLimited, who has 230,000 subscribers.
I remember.
And once again, this one's a bit weird. Similar pattern like I mentioned before. He has gone missing for a couple of months before, came back, went missing again, and now he's missing again for 3 years, So he has a pattern of not uploading as much. And if you watch his video where he said he's going to come back from YouTube, he's kind of admitted that he doesn't enjoy it as much anymore. He doesn't enjoy the editing as much anymore, and it's probably why he left YouTube, because he just didn't enjoy himself anymore.
Yeah, oftentimes the reason why a lot of people often get burnouts is because they're trying to do everything themselves, and that's just crazy.
He's probably gonna break himself to just keep editing stuff that he doesn't enjoy. So that's probably why he left the channel. But it seems like he's still active on Roblox, because if you check his profile and stuff like that, he is online like every other day or so, and he's been online for the last 2 days. So it seems like he probably just got exhausted of YouTube and he didn't feel like he was enjoying it anymore.
Okay.
And with that being said, that brings us to our last YouTuber being FunPiggy with 250,000 subscribers.
Who's this?
And as the name suggests, he was a Roblox YouTuber. And once again, he is a pattern of going missing. He usually has a video saying where I've been, plus am I quitting YouTube.
I mean, bro, like, okay, one thing I could say about niche YouTubers is when you build your channel, like when you start your channel off of a niche and then that niche ends up slowly dying and then you don't jump off of that niche to another one, you're led to quit eventually.
YouTube. And in that video, he announced that he kind of lost motivation for YouTube, but also that also came with Piggy kind of dying, because since this whole channel revolved around Piggy, when Piggy kind of phased out and died, he kind of, you know, lost content and I guess the motivation to make content, which is fair. But if you check his community tab, he is very active on other channels. On his community tab, he's promoting another channel called Stars Create, which I think he's a part of, and he makes appearances. And that channel is active. It's uploading like every month or so. And in general, with that being said, Roblox YouTubers go missing all the time for a number of reasons. Sometimes they completely disappear without trace. Sometimes they move into other things, and that's kind of what just happens. Obviously, no hate to the YouTubers, it's just kind of interesting to look at, and it's pretty crazy to see what happened to some of these YouTubers. If you want to see more missing YouTubers, check out my videos here. Let's see the next one.
W video. Anyways, okay, let me leave a like on that. Anyways, let me know what y'all think down below. Like, what name some other YouTubers that disappeared that y'all know of too, because I'm actually curious now. But anyways, thank y'all so much for watching this video. Subscribe if you're new to this channel, and I'm out, guys. Bye.